I believe we're live. Hey, ladies. Welcome.
Hi.
And oh my gosh, look at this. This looks so dope. Happy Wednesday, everybody that has joined us. Excited that you guys are here. Man, it's the first time I've done this, with a group. And I know every one of you guys have either seen the show or been on the show at some point, and I want to have those of you who haven't been on individually on again, for yourself, or we could do another. But today was special, and we are going to reflect on this crazy 2023 that we had, because this year felt like it kicked my ass, to say the least. But we survived. We are in the final days, and we made it, y'all. So let's, cheers.
We made it.
We
Pat
made
yourself on the back.
But I want to go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves. We're going to start with you, Drea, since, you are the first one up there.
Oh, hi. Hey, y'all. It's Andrea. Drea, Bougie like Dre. You can pick as many names as you want, But I'm definitely glad to be back. So, hey, y'all. Hey.
Whoever wants to go next, just go ahead, jump in.
I'm Tanya. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to. Okay, I go. Okay, I'm Tanya. I'm Tanya. I've never had the pleasure of being on your show, so I'm glad to be part of this, the last episode of the year. And yeah, I'm just ready to have a good time. I know some of you, but I don't know most of you. So hello, and I can't wait to talk to you guys and see how your year went.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yana. Nice to meet you all and see all your beautiful faces. I'm so happy to be here. I was on with Kiana a little while back, and we were just talking about hair and beauty. I'm a natural hair influencer. That's my thing. Sprinkle a little bit of makeup and just life things in there as well. So I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you here.
Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea. Kiana, thank you so much for inviting me, and nice meeting you all. I look forward to listening to your recap. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Angel Marie. You guys can call me Angel. Thank you for inviting me on. This is my first time on. I remember when you first started this whole thing. It's crazy how it's been this long already.
I know.
So, I'm excited. Nice to meet everybody.
And I have, oh Lord, my crazy child who has been dying to get on since I started, but I kind of kept telling her, you are not old enough. But we are officially 6 months to the day to her 21st birthday. So
come on, 21.
Come on, 21. Yes.
We'll have her on. With us segueing into that, we are gonna pop a 0 alcohol sparkling for her.
I want to do it.
Aww.
Lord,
How do I do this?
I'm curious, what does that taste like?
And that's why I said, okay, I'm curious. I said, and I'll try this one first, because Lord knows I do not do non-alcoholic anything except for water.
Water.
Just tell me what to do.
Okay, so you want to turn this.
Don't turn it too much. I got it.
Okay. I'm trying to leave the cage on. Okay. And you use that to twist. But be careful while you're twisting. Jesus Christ.
Go slow.
Please.
It hurts. Okay, I'm gonna maybe not.
You got it, girl. Put that fist.
Right. You gotta use your muscle.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, now pour some in yours.
Okay, how do I do this without looking crazy?
Tilt the glass.
Like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's enough for you until we know how it tastes.
There ain't nothing in there.
Don't waste this.
Right. She said we sample it first.
Right.
If you like it.
Okay. It smells like, the real deal. Okay, let's see.
Okay, first taste.
Mm-hmm.
See, she has the etiquette.
It tastes like Alka-Seltzer.
Ooh. Ooh.
Tastes like apple cider with like less sugar.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
oh.
I can't do it.
She said no. It's a no for me.
What
That's
happened?
I had to go pour it out.
Oh,
It was that bad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Blast.
It tasted like Alka-Seltzer. I'm not gonna be,
Ugh.
but maybe because I'm used to liquor.
It's not that bad.
Right.
But I have a Cremant. So I'm really excited about this one. And this one is, what's your alcohol? Ooh, okay. This is 12%.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Soraya.
And what is this, Kiana? What kind of?
It's a Cremant. So since it's not made in the Champagne region of France, can't be called.
Champagne.
That's
Mm.
it.
Oh.
So it's just the sparkling wine, but a Cremant tastes more like champagne.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm really excited, because I've just realized how much I do like a good Cremant.
But half the price too? Because
Oh, it's
The
champagne.
price, yeah, it's $16.99.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Ain't bad at all, girl.
That's real good.
I'm acting like I know. I don't know. So I just thought I say it's not bad.
I'm doing the nod. I'm asking questions. I don't know what she.
You don't know if you don't like it.
Oh,
I say Cremant. Okay, come on, croissant. I don't know what it is.
That's the
You
first
know-
time I hear
He's
that.
like, let me learn the lingo.
They go together. And a Cremant, that might be a perfect pairing. It might be real good.
If they sound alike,
Yeah, this is
That's
good.
right.
If it grow together, it go together.
Exactly.
Hey, I like that. I like it.
Oh yeah, this would make a good mimosa.
Okay.
See,
I do like mimosa.
those are good mimosas.
Yes, we know. Adia just found a new love for mimosas. So,
Yes.
Okay. They're good.
oh man, mimosas are the best way to get your little, drunk on without
doing too much.
exactly. You cute drunk.
Right.
No, not
You can taper
you
it.
drunk.
You can level your juice to bubbles ratio. So like if you getting too happy, you add more juice.
Exactly. But they start off real light skin when you start drinking mimosas.
Just a splash, just the essence of orange.
It's like, look,
The essence of orange.
That's something I would drink regularly.
I wouldn't either. That tastes like straight Alka-Seltzer.
It doesn't taste like Alka-Seltzer.
Well, you ain't never drank
Wait,
Alka-Seltzer, probably.
Kennedy said,
Oh yeah,
who's the surprise guest?
ta-da! We have one more. She's supposed to be on, but she was a little busy. But
Marisol?
yeah, she said she was driving home, so she's gonna eventually jump on. But in the meantime, she gonna get kicked out. Like I said, we made it through this year, you guys, and a lot of this I probably wouldn't have made it through without doing this. So I'm really excited. But I'm going to, it doesn't matter what order you guys want to answer in. I got some end of the year questions that kind of help us all reflect. And, for anybody that's online and you guys want to answer the questions too, we are looking at the chat. So, go ahead and pop your comments in there. So let's get started with the first one. What is the most important goal that you achieved this year? I'll start. Mine was actually sticking with this consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, between coming up with different reels and even being consistent with doing the lives, because last year I was not consistent. I let a lot of my emotions get in the way of me doing it on a regular basis. The only time I didn't go live this year was either when I was sick or my son had something. Other than that, I fought through everything and I did it, and I'm proud of myself.
And we're proud of you too.
You
So
should be. Yeah.
I did it. I'm proud.
That's awesome.
Good. I'll
And you
go.
ladies?
I'll go. So I think so. I'm gonna be 40, y'all, very soon, and I'm not gonna tell y'all when because it's gonna make it real.
I know
But
we can.
uh, but I started out this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be fit by 40, and I had some pounds I wanted to shed, and although I'm not of course, where I want to be, I'm like 45 pounds down in the last like 5 months.
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
And it's still a work in progress, but that's a huge accomplishment because I was just tired of being tired and tired of like not having the confidence that I used to have in clothes and stuff. And so I said, well, I'm about to shed these pounds. It's got to happen sooner or later. So that's an accomplishment, and I'm going to carry that into the next year. But that's what I've done so far that I'm happy about this year.
That is
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
send the deets because
You said what? What'd you say?
I said send the plan because
Oh, I got you. I got you. If y'all hit me, I will let y'all know. But it's a work in progress.
man. Being consistent with that is such a good thing, because Lord help me, I'll start for a day or two and the food, takes over, and then I don't do it again.
That'd be the problem.
Mhm.
That'd be the problem.
yes.
All right, well, I'll go next. In September, I took my first solo trip. So I went to Vancouver, Canada for about 5 days.
Oh
So that was
fun.
really big for me. It was really fun. Spent a lot
That
of
is
time alone. And I'm gonna start planning those for next year too. So yeah.
Good.
Awesome. That's
Proud of
good.
you.
oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about that accomplishment? So was it something that you set out to say, that I'm gonna do more solo trips to reflect, just have me time, or is it that do you go on trips with other people too, and you just wanted to have some alone time, or what was the motivation for the solo trip?
Yeah, it was more the first one. I spent a lot of time alone. I actually enjoy spending a lot of my time alone, so I decided why not travel. So I went to Vancouver, and it was super fun. Super
That's
fun.
awesome.
That
You
is
can do
awesome.
whatever you want. You don't have to follow anybody else's schedule. That was the best part. You do whatever you want. So
That's dope. That's
something.
dope.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you for that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I would say for me this year, it was definitely like the year of pivot. Like I was really, my job is the job I used to have is very stressful. I'm a social worker, but the department I worked in was like the highest stress level social work job you can have. And so there was an opportunity for me to switch out of the role, but there was some red tape that kind of got in the way with the policies on how they let you transfer. So I really had to pivot a strategy and go along with this new policy, which meant that I had to stay in the position longer. So I'm just glad that I was able to pivot and stick with it and change it up. So I was then able to get the position that I am loving now. Like the
Right.
stress is so much less. I have like a new life. I'm like, is this how normal people live after work? Like, so it's been really good. I'm really happy and excited about that. So
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
I'll go. I would say my biggest accomplishment this year was actually getting certified in wine and kind of like launching my whole little baby brand. It's still a baby brand. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, but it's been fun. What? It's been so much fun, like talking to Yana and just meeting so many like other people in the industry. It's been a blessing, and it's given me a sense of community that I know I needed, but now I'm being like fulfilled in it. 'Cause, I mean, I work from home, and then like parenthood and motherhood kind of put you in like a zone, but being able to like talk to people and talk to people about wine and stuff that I actually like, it's been like really, really fun. So that was my accomplishment.
I'm so no, that's
Congrats.
especially with the certification.
That's so good.
And I'm still learning. I still feel like a baby in it. That's the thing. It's like I know I'm grown, but I'm such a baby in it, and I'm like learning so much. And there's so many options in the industry that I did not know existed. So like the more I learn, the more I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could do this. And she talking about pivot. If I find the right thing, I'm pivoting real.
That's dope. Can I ask you a question about? I'm sorry, I'm a question person. I'm sorry. So a question about that accomplishment, because that's awesome. And is there a lot of red tape to get into that industry? Like I've never heard someone being certified like in wine. I'm just not familiar. So was that a lot of work to do?
So there is like, I wouldn't say it's a lot of red tape. I think it's just more so like making connections and like talking to people. And like once you start talking to people, the opportunity kind of comes. So what kind of started my certification was I actually just kind of like applied for like a scholarship type thing. And I got the scholarship, and they actually sponsored my first certification. And then within that scholarship program, I got mentors, and then I had my cohort. So like a lot of the people who were going through the process with me, we're all doing stuff like together. We're collaborating a lot. We're keeping up with each other. So I wouldn't say it's a lot of red tape, but I would say it's a lot of like making connections and like building relationships.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course.
I guess I can go. I signed for my first apartment without my mom this year.
Okay.
Wanted to help me.
Oh,
So that was a big accomplishment, you know.
That's
a big accomplishment.
That means you got big girl money. That means you tried.
How's that going so far?
I don't want to do it anymore.
Welcome to the club.
Right.
Yeah, we want all out.
Yeah, like I'm ready to stay in a child's place. Take me back.
It's so ghetto.
I could listen this time. I know you was right.
I can listen. No, that's dope, Kennedy. Congrats.
Your turn, Miss Andrea.
Okay, my turn. So I've been very consistent going to the gym as well. Doing Zumba classes, spinning classes, and I think I've done a couple body pump at 24-Hour Fitness. So I'm just staying in shape and trying to tone my body. So that's going to be my 2024, going hiking, doing more cardio. At work, I sit 8 hours plus, so that's what I'm doing now. So that's my biggest accomplishment. And I'm just going to keep pushing it 2024.
Good.
Awesome. I need to get on working out.
Yeah, it's tough. That's
on my list. Because it's like I eat pretty well in general, but like actually getting up and moving my body and like being consistent with that is something that is on my list for the new year, because I'm tired. And I know with working out, you get more energy, but
yeah. When you said you're tired of being tired, I was tired of being tired. So yeah, that keeps me going. That keeps me active.
Yeah. It's a real thing. I can only speak for myself. I'm not getting any younger. So I'm like, the years I have left, I need to be energized. I need to be treating my body right. And
Right.
it just feels better, when you're doing something for you.
Oh,
It's an
It
investment
does.
for sure.
Real.
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta get back on it and be consistent and not let the food win.
Girl, my sweet tooth be out of control. Let me tell you, I'd rather have anything sweet than real food. And that's the issue. So,
Right.
I'll be having to keep it in check.
I went to
Right.
Cinnabon today. I was just like, well,
And I'm on fire.
girl.
I know. Every night after dinner, I need something sweet.
Right.
You just ate. I know.
Right.
It's not, but it don't count. It's something
Don't
separate.
count.
Something sweet isn't
You,
food. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
something sweet is a different food on the pyramid. After I don't know if you ever look real close on the food pyramid. It's something sweet. It's in
To the
between.
side.
Girl, we see the
It's
same
between the
pyramid. I got
lines.
you. That's funny.
It's that fine print.
Right.
I feel you.
And you be full, but you got room for that. Like,
Yeah,
Of
always.
course. Of course. Of course.
just a taste. Just a taste. I just need
That
taste.
is great. Let's see. In what area do you feel you made your biggest improvements?
Man, you're making me think right after work.
Mm.
I would say, even though it's still a work in progress, acceptance. I feel like there are times because I'm like a pretty optimistic person. So when certain things like don't turn out a certain way, or I expect certain things out of people, or I want something for someone else that they may not want for themselves, whatever it is, like just accepting however it turns out, just so I'm not so anxious and, just kind of releasing some of that control. So I'm trying to have a better balance of accepting things as is so I could be more present and not worrying so much about these different outcomes that I want to be. So like I said, still work in progress, but the awareness there is there, the
Exactly.
work is happening, and yes, so acceptance, I would say.
That's good. No, I'm
That
proud of
is
you.
good.
Good.
That is good.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay.
I'll go next. I would have to say letting go of my own way of thinking, like getting out of my own way. Because when I say I would be stuck in my own head over, oh, well, it has to be this way, it has to be that way. No one else's, way a lot of the time could be what it was. And just kind of letting go and just being like, okay, I can go with the flow. It's not so, bad letting other people take the wheel, things like that. It freed up a lot more emotional space for me to be able to just be like, I got life. Life is not so bad. I'm okay. Because it would affect me emotionally, it would affect me physically. And while I was still a happy person, I wasn't all the time. So learning to let go and understand that my way is not always the way. It kind of helped a lot this year in getting out my own way.
Yeah.
That's good.
Awesome.
That's really
That's
good.
awesome. I would say what I improved in was moving from like the idea to the execution, because I am such an idea person, but then I often get like caught up in like what it's supposed to, like perfectionism almost, like if it's not going to be kind of what Yana was saying, like if it's not going to be exactly how I want it, I don't want to do it, or I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
But I kind of got over that, because really perfectionism is like it's almost a form of like not believing that you can actually do it and that it will be accepted either way. So that kind of came into fruition in like kind of planning my first kind of like wine tastings and first like events like that. So the fact that I actually like did it and it actually happened and I saw it actually like, oh, like what I thought actually came in, like it's real. I saw it. There's pictures and people came. They actually showed up. It was just like, oh, maybe I could do this. Like,
And
for real.
And you were bowling.
And I was bowling. And you know, I love bowling. That's my that's a family thing. So the fact that it all kind of like came together and I can incorporate like my personal like things I love personally into like what I'm trying to pursue professionally is always like a plus. So I was just really proud of myself for like not just thinking about it, but actually like doing it.
Good. I'm happy
That's
for you.
good. That's good.
W bowling. W's in the chat.
I'll go. So I think what I improved upon this year was not taking things personally. I'm the youngest of 4 girls, but I was always the sibling that like gave the most sound advice. So when I give advice, growing up, I expected people to listen to my advice and adhere to what I said because I gave the most sound, advice.
Right.
And as I got older, I realized that people aren't always going to listen to your advice, Tanya. And you can't take it personally. You can't look at them and be like, "Oh, you didn't do what I told you to do." It's not. They're not doing it on purpose. So this year I had a lot of that, just like with my nieces, my nephews, my spouse, my siblings, and I have to just learn not to take it personally.
Right.
People can hear your advice, but they don't have to listen to everything that you're telling them, even if you think it's the best thing. So just not taking things personal, not letting it affect me if someone doesn't move how I think they should move.
No, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I probably, need to work on that a lot more, but it was a little more this year, I had some, some good advice given to me in that aspect, when I was told, your shit stink too. So I was just like,
said bluntly, right?
Right.
Okay, I guess I gotta get my life together.
Yeah.
Little Miss Mammer, I'm kicking you out of here.
Whoa. Let's relax.
She's like, I just got here.
I learned to take advice a little bit better. It definitely took some progress because sometimes I just don't like the way that it's being said. You could say, if I say something, I want you to let me get it out. Don't tell me immediately how dumb I sound. Sometimes you gotta just hear it. So sometimes I need to just hear it and then reflect on it myself, and then you can tell me how crazy it sounds a little bit later.
And this is one of the reasons I drink.
Good job, Kennedy.
Yes, we hear you. We see you.
We see you.
I think we've all been there, especially when we were younger. It was more so this is my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Even if your advice might be sound, I still got to see for myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the fact that you're open and you're receiving information, however you apply it, Kennedy, that's progress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard when you're the parent watching your kid do the dumb stuff.
It's not that bad.
And you just want to grab them by their collar.
The collar.
But they grown now, so you gotta let them happen.
Right. Just let
Gotta
That's how they learn, right?
Gotta let them bump their head.
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
Who's going next?
I think the biggest thing that I improved on was probably execution. Like Andrea, I'm really big on just ideas. I have all these ideas coming and they sound great, but then I don't execute. But I really got better with that this year. Just going to the gym and finally got a job I really like. So yeah, just executing.
Good. The job thing is a big thing for you, so I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can't believe I landed that.
Okay, so mine, not to be tough on myself. So if I can't accomplish something, then I don't beat up on myself. So that's the biggest so far improvement. And I plan to do that this whole year as well.
Good.
I love that. Come on, Grace.
Yeah, show yourself grace. That's good.
I know. So I'm working on that.
Yeah, because we show everybody else grace more than we do ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly when we have a specific expectation of ourselves. So like, oh no, I should be able to do this. I don't understand why I didn't do it.
Right.
But sometimes it's like it's not your time to do it. Sometimes it's just like you tried your best today and that was it.
We'll start tomorrow again. So yeah, that's
it'll still be there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's not a reflection on you and your capabilities. I think sometimes people who achieve and do well, they think, that's a part of my identity. I do things where I accomplish things. And it's those moments when you really do have to give yourself grace and kind of ground yourself like, yes, I'm human. There are times I want to accomplish everything. And maybe there are days where I really shouldn't accomplish anything, like rest. That has been another big thing for me too. Being okay with a dia doesn't have to be super productive all the time. Like you really do need rest. That's a part of surviving and thriving as well. So
Right.
I love that, Andrea. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind to yourself.
Be kind to. I think that should be the motto of next year. Be kind to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Ooh, what you think this one?
She said, "Ooh."
I know. I was like, "What's coming?"
Well, so I got like I've said, throughout this whole year, I really took therapy to heart, and I really took it more seriously, going more consistently, actually putting the tools that she was giving me to work. And she sent me a text, with an end of the year reflection. And that's what gave me this idea. And a lot of the questions, I was like, oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh, I would have never thought about that. But it's very detailed.
Yeah.
And you're making noises. And this one I think is pretty good because how many times do you ever think about, but what was the biggest surprise of the year?
I'll go. I'm surprised that people actually showed up for me. And not that I don't expect people to show up for me, but it's like you never know, right? So, and people showed up for me in ways that I didn't expect them to.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't expect people to show up for me. Like I'm so much of a doing for other people that like when it's time for people to do for me, I almost don't know what to do with it. Like what do you mean? I don't need your help. I don't need you to touch my stuff. I don't need you to do this or that. So I'm surprised that people did show up even within my resistance, and that eventually I was open to receiving it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was big for me. I was shocked. I was like, dang, people believe in what I'm doing out here.
I'm glad you got that support this year.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And sometimes that's what you need to give yourself that boost to keep going.
To keep going, like, oh, other people believe in the vision just as much as I do.
Right.
And
Yeah.
or like really for me, like a lot of the stuff I've done, it was off of pure gas, like just off of my friend saying, Drea, you should do it. It just sounds like something you should be doing.
Right.
Oh, you should try it. Well, if you need something, I can do it for you. It would really be like, I'm like, you really think I could do that? I'm just sitting here minding my business. You really think I should? And they be like, go for it. And I be like, well, if they think I can do it, I'll try it.
Right. I mean, that's all he can do is try and, make it work from there.
And so it was crazy.
That's good.
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
I'd say my biggest surprise was realizing that mentally I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. So, I mean, like I have times where it's like, dang, I really did that. Like, I'm a stress first. That's my thing. I'm gonna have my little panic attack first before stuff happens. But when it's like, when it's all said and done, even when it's like, oh crap, here we go. It's like I've got 20 things on my to-do list and I've executed 18 of those 20. It's like, wait a minute, I'm dope. I just got this done. And it surprises me sometimes when it's just like, man, I really got through this. Like I'm surviving. I'm still here. I still got a smile on my face. So I think my strength was the biggest surprise of the year. And I hope that I continue that so that way going with anything that I want to do.
That's good.
I guess maybe my biggest surprise this year was realizing I do have real friends now. Not like just like, oh, we're in high school together. We see each other every day. We have the same classes together. It's like, no, like actually like finding time now, which is like, doesn't sound right. Like what days do you work? When do you have class? Like that doesn't feel right. Like
It's intentional. Like
yeah,
you have to like make that time. Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that was a surprise. Like it's like real adulting now.
No, that's good.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. I like it.
And I will admit, she does have some good friends.
There's people you have around you. That's everything.
That's everything.
Uh-huh.
They determine your future, your energy.
Mm-hmm.
How you cope with things, how you deal with things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my biggest surprise this year, unfortunately, wasn't a positive one. My biggest surprise this year was how much time I waste with procrastination and how many things that I don't get done because I procrastinate so much. And it was a huge eye opener. Like, dang, I could have done even on just a day-to-day basis. Like, I could have got this much done if I just had started sooner, or if I had, if I just didn't procrastinate or didn't make excuses. So I think that was a surprise that I get. It's no longer a surprise if it happens multiple times. Like it started out as a surprise, like, dang, I procrastinate. And then now it's just like, it's a realization that I need to do better. But it was a surprise that I spend so much time not doing the things that I should be doing to progress,
Right.
And so hopefully I get rid of that in 2024. But it was a big eye opener in 2023 this year for me.
You will, because you're aware of it.
Yeah.
You would think. you would think. But I haven't made the right strides, yet. But I will. I will.
You got this.
And procrastination is one of those things. Like once you get over it, like once you actually start doing it and like seeing the results of what you've done, like hopefully it continues to like motivate you to keep going. Like, oh, this really, I've been avoiding this for 2 weeks. It only took me 15 minutes and now it's done. Okay, what's next? Like, it's like sometimes timers and stuff like that do help. It's like, okay, let me set a timer for 15 minutes and see how much I can get done in that time. Like knowing that like my brain can only handle this much. So
Right.
sometimes it's stuff like that that like pushes you to the next thing.
You are right. I'm going to remember what you said and I'm going to take those words because I need it. I need to help. No, but you're right. You just got to do it. You just
It's
got
literally
to.
so much progress happens 10 and 15 minutes at a time to where like if you just like once you start it, like it's just like a domino effect. Like you can
Just
I
gotta get
did
the
it for 10.
momentum.
Now I can do it for 20. Okay, now I can do it for 30. So it's just a matter of like getting past that hump first. Cause I struggle very hard with procrastination. But like once I get over it, like once I was just like, you know what the hell are you doing? Like get your ass up.
Yeah.
You can do it. And then it's done and you be like, see, that wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, we all procrastinate. Don't feel bad.
You know, I agree. I'm realizing it's something that a lot of people do. And I do have those days where I'm like, hey, I started my day early. I'm already done. You know, I have those days, but I know me and I know I have more procrastination than not, you know, and I'm like, okay, if I could just flip that and, and lessen the amount of days or time or things that I procrastinate on, it'll the momentum will happen and then I'll just be more accomplished. So I'm working on it.
You got it, girl.
You got it. You got it.
I think the biggest surprise for me was literally having a surprise birthday party earlier this month. I haven't had a birthday party since I was like 12.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and I just moved to Sacramento like 6 months ago, and I didn't think I was gonna find any friends. And a friend from high school hit me up. He remembered it was my birthday, and he invited me over. Like, walk in, it's dark, and then the lights turn on, and they're singing happy birthday, and there's a cake, and it was awesome. That was literally the biggest surprise.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
That's fun.
That's awesome. Core memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Aw, Angel, I love that.
That's so dope.
Let me think. I'm trying to think. Surprise. That's a lot of things have happened this year. A lot of things have happened. I feel like I am really surprised with, and this kind of came at the end of the year. And kind of like what I was talking about earlier with just the rest thing. So I'm always like, go, 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 being productive. And at the end of this year, after I came back from vacation, my sleep has been so off. So usually like I can fight through, like wake up super early to do something. But I realized like how much I was surprised by how much, and this is obvious, like, you need rest, but like how much I really need to take the time and rest. Like I actually took off a day intentionally just to be off. And I like planned it a week or two ahead. I was like, you know what? It's getting to me. I'm tired. I'm just going to take a day off. So I'm surprised that I actually did that and followed through with it because I've been told this for years and years and years. And then I felt fine. I thought I'd be like super like, oh, I'm missing out on all these things I should be doing. But I was cool. I was like, oh, I like this rest thing. I might like it here and stay here. Get real comfortable. So I was really surprised that I followed through with it and the obvious positive effects of being well rested. So yeah.
You got to do that at least once a month.
Yeah.
So I can call out of work once a month.
Use that PTO, girl.
And I get
Mhm.
a lot of it. County, we get so many hours of PTO. It's like no excuse. I mean, I normally use it for travel,
Right.
but I'm like, no, it's okay to take a day off. You're not sick. Nothing's going on. Just take it off. So I'm like, oh.
Mental
Recuperate.
health day.
No, yet mental health days exist.
Mhm. You can reset, recoup, and
Exactly.
reset.
I'm not
Yes.
feeling it today.
Off just because we're sick, or take off because sometimes you got to take that day off because you feel good.
Right. Oh, it's nice outside.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna go have a
Right.
picnic by myself.
Oh, I want to have a picnic.
Picnic.
Oh, let's
To
go.
Oh,
the
I
beach.
love picnics. I have a
I love
picnic
picnics.
basket. I'm those types. I want to.
I own
I
a
got a
picnic
blind
basket
bag.
too. That counts.
Come on, spirit animal picnic basket.
I was literally gifted a picnic basket like 2 years ago by my mom. One, she calls me her granola baby. So my mom really thinks like I'm a tree hugger and I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. She thinks I'm that person. But those are things I like to do. Like I like to picnic or like go for a hike, but I don't really have to hike that far. But I do like to be outside amongst nature. I need to touch the ground. Every once in
Mhm.
That's me.
I
What's
can
your sign?
sleep
I'm a
out.
Cancer.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking it was like an earth sign.
I'm a water. Like if I had the option to be by water, I would be by a beach every day.
Gotcha.
That's what you think, but we live so close to the beach that we ain't even there as much as we should be.
Well, because
Mhm.
you take it for granted now because it's just right
We do.
there. But
Yeah.
I don't know because it's not right there. Living in Arizona, and I'm still not like, oh, like when I get back, I'm going to the beach. Like no,
You did that one time.
one time, but not. It's not like a every time I come home, I need to go to the beach type of thing.
That's true.
Oh, y'all got some cancers in here.
I'm a Cancer.
They in the chat going boop 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 boop. Lighten it up in the chat.
they line it up. That's right. There's usually not a lot of us, so I'm glad I got.
I know.
support.
I'm like, look at that.
Yes, a lot of cancers up in here.
Water babies unite.
Well, I'm a Pisces in that aspect. So yes, I'm a definite. Hi, Diamond. I'm definitely a water sign.
We'll take it.
Mhm.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
diamond rest is needed. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't go yet? Somebody didn't go. I feel like we didn't hit everybody. Okay. So, what was your best memory of the year?
Hmm.
I could go first.
Oh.
I got to travel with my friends this year, which is like strange. But we did a road trip, and I came to California with my friends for 4th of July, and it was definitely something that I could see myself doing a lot in the future. Because it's like okay, yeah, you can do something by yourself, but like when you have people around you that just make the most boring stuff fun, it's definitely like okay, I could get used to this.
Yeah.
So that was my best memory, just traveling with my friends.
And that's good that you can actually travel with your friends because all friends aren't travel buddies.
This
Yeah.
is the
So
Mhm.
if it made it out the group chat, that's awesome. And two, if you had a good time traveling with them, that's awesome.
This
Yeah,
is
because
true.
it almost didn't make it.
Because everybody don't make it. Everybody don't.
I ain't even gonna bust out that, but
Yeah.
it was a struggle.
It was a struggle to even just get on the road. Like, but we made it.
Yeah, it was no fights, Micah. There were no fights.
No fights. We made it. We made it back
Safely.
Yeah, like it was definitely like a full 24 hours of not seeing each other after, but
You need a break.
still came
That's
back.
the cancer in you. That's the cancer in you. You peopled real hard.
That's funny.
Now you need. I'm that person. Like while I'm in the moment, we can all be on. We can all be here.
Yeah.
When it's time to go, you're not gonna see me for a month. I'm good. I'm so good.
Yeah, because she quick to put her blanket over her head and just be like, leave me alone.
Snuggies were made for us.
I would have to say my best memory would be seeing Beyonce at the last minute this year. Like literally, I got my ticket the day of the concert and I wanted to go, but when she dropped them prices, I was like, oh, B, I don't think I'm gonna make it because, ma'am, I just can't give you. I'm gonna have to, go start an OnlyFans or something. Concert. But the fact that I actually made it, I was dressed in the color she told us we all had to wear. I was there with friends. Hey, Adia.
Hey, girl.
We had a good time. We had a whole little mission getting back home after. But we survived. And when I say this was probably, and I'm not one to be like super, yeah, I am. I'm lying. I was about to say I'm not super emotional. I am very emotional.
Yes, you
But
are.
she opened up the concert with two of my absolute favorite songs. And I did not expect to feel the way that I did. But when I actually felt myself start crying, I said, God dog it. How does this happen? Like, I'm in there and I'm like, oh, gosh. But that was probably one of the best memories of this year was being able to say, I did it. I got to see my girl in concert and had the best time.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
So much fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was great. And we got the video still, so I can still a little bit.
So and it's proof. I was there.
I didn't post nothing, but I was up in there.
Just know I was there.
And I had a plus because 2 Chainz was there. I was like, what? My homeboy up in here too? So,
Oh, wow.
I thought it was on or something.
That's awesome.
Guilty pleasure.
My
wine.
I don't like it, but I don't dislike it.
my best memory happened, I think, just recently. There's a lot to choose from, but my best one happened this month. We had like my mom's side of the family had like a makeshift family reunion / Christmas dinner. Yeah, and it was dope. There were cousins and aunts and just family that haven't seen each other in like 20 years. Like that's a crazy long time. So there's like a cousin that kind of stayed away from the family for a while for her own reasons. So there were like nieces and nephews she hadn't even met yet, because they're babies. So it was a good feeling seeing everybody together, especially the ones who hadn't seen each other in so long. It was a good time, fun, laughter. We picked up where we left off, and it was a really dope memory.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That's beautiful. Family is everything. I love that.
Yeah.
I agree.
And family ain't always blood.
It's
Facts.
not.
Facts.
Family is what you make it. Family is tribe. Family is who shows up for you. That's family.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I love that. No, that's special.
It was nice.
Well, since we're talking about family, I go ahead and piggyback off that. I just making memories with my dad. I guess the biggest one was just going axe throwing with him on my birthday. Really small memory, but that's one of my favorite memories from this year.
Aww. Your dad is awesome too, Angel.
That's my best friend, yeah. So
That's dope. That's dope.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm so hard with best, like picking the top one. I don't know. It was a lot of great things that happened this year. A lot of great things. Yes, Beyonce was one of them. I was on the floor. I was so excited. I won the lottery and got the tickets. But yeah, I don't know. And I also had a surprise birthday party too. I came back to Cali and they surprised me with this beautiful dinner that they put together, rented out a space, like this loft. It was so nice. Um Traveled. You know what? Okay. I'll say my best one would be Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I love that place. It was my first time there and it was so nice. Um it was beautiful. I loved it so much. But yeah.
She loved it so much she wanted to move there.
I was like, take me back. I'm not leaving. I'm here. But yeah, it was thinking about it as I was trying to pick my best one made me feel a lot of gratitude for all of the things that happened this year. And most of those moments were around surrounded with loved ones. So I'm glad they were also shared memories. So yeah, it was a really beautiful year.
And she has that blog up if anyone wants to go, see that and enjoy the experience with her.
Click that link.
I'll make sure to put the link in the description of the video.
In the chat.
Sweet. Appreciate that.
I think I'll piggyback off that as far as travel. And I actually took my daughter to Colorado this year. She's like in love and obsessed with snow. So we went to Colorado for Thanksgiving and just seeing the mountains and just feeling so like, and it snowed and like fresh snow, and it made you feel so small, but also like thankful to be there in the moment. It's like I woke up early to see like the sunrise, and like I just got to like look over our balcony. I was grateful to be able to like one, take trips with my daughter, like just to like have that time with her, but two, to like just see like what God made.
Man.
It was just so like, I was like, this is awesome that I get to do stuff like this, and that like I've always got to do stuff like this, and like I haven't had to like sacrifice or like struggle to do it. It's just like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna make it happen, and it's here, and we're gonna have fun. And like we did snow tubing, so like me and her like was holding hands down the hill, sliding down the hill, and just being out. And like we took our dog, and his little self was just like frolicking in the snow, barely making it. It was all just like a really, really great experience. So like that had to be like the highlight for me.
Aww.
I'm sure it created a good memory for her too. Yeah.
Because she loves snow. My baby she's 13, but like, and she's been a Texan her whole life, but she asks for snow every year. And I'm like,
Mommy made snow happen.
We made snow happen. And then like maybe, what was it, 2016 or 17, like it snowed one time, and like she was still kind of like small then, and she was like, Mommy, I asked Santa for snow and we woke up and then there was snow. And like I cried so hard. I was like, oh my God, Christmas miracle. Like, only she has like the ability to say stuff like that and not just like boo-hoo so hard. It's like, oh my God, you're like Tiny Tim right now. Like I can't do.
That's so sweet.
That is sweet.
I know. Andrea, did you go?
No, I haven't. Can you hear me though? Because I feel like I have connectivity issues. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Mm-hmm. We hear you.
Biggest highlight, I think just having everyone near me, like my family, my friends, everyone showing up, Kiana always being there when I need her, and also showing up for everyone. So that's my biggest highlight. What was that, Kiana?
I said you did that this year.
Yes. So
She surprised me in my baby's game this year, just like talking about, hey, what you doing? I look over, I'm like, what? So for those that actually, know me on a personal level, like I don't share a lot on social media for a multitude of reasons. I'm one of those, I go direct to the people that, are a part of my circle, my village, and I send updates that way, whether it's my kids, me, things like that. So, it's like I'll send like their schedules for stuff, if you want to come, things like that, pictures of them. Cause I don't know why I don't post them like that. I just don't. And, what Drake said it best, I tell the people that I can call, like, so if I'm not on have your number and I don't tell you directly, then it ain't meant for you.
That's
But
real.
she was one of the ones that, showed up this year just sporadically. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna come and, she just surprised. I was like, oh, and then he got hurt.
oh no.
No, he really got hurt. One of the bigger kids on his team, when he went down, stepped on his fingers, and they was pretty jacked up. Like this kid, the kids on his team were 6 and 7 years old, and this kid to be a 7-year-old was about as big as me, and all that pressure went on his fingers, and he had a couple fingers kind of jacked up, peeled off the skin, it was bleeding, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm done." Play no more again.
Exponentially, like real quick, real fast.
Yeah, I mean, when he my size, I ain't mad at you. It's all right, homie. Go and sit down a little bit. I'd have probably took a knee too.
Right.
Oh man, no, I love that. No, Dre, you really did good. I mean, you were at the birthday party too.
Yes, I was.
I was a little drunk, but it's okay. I survived. I'm gonna go with one more because I realize we are approaching that hour mark. This was good conversation. Let's see. We'll leave off with this one. If you could travel back to the beginning of the year, what advice would you give yourself?
It don't got no alcohol in it.
I would say mine would be like back to referencing Drake, like YOLO, like just go for it, just do it. It'll work out. Keep going. And I would not just say that to myself at the beginning of the year. I would just say that to myself in general, just like my younger self. It's like, girl, just try it. Go.
Just try it. Yes.
Try it. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? You don't work. You just gonna be back where you're currently at.
Exactly.
So just try. Just go. Just do.
I like that.
Just do it. Like Nike.
Like Nike. That's good.
I'll have to agree with that, Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, I cut someone off. Who's about to talk?
No, I was just saying I have to agree with that. Just getting outside of my comfort zone. So, yeah.
I would say just be present. You're going to have different things happen, and just be fully in the moment and present and go with it. It might seem a little new and different and unexpected and happen in a way you didn't expect it to. But yeah, just be present.
I would say that not other people's accomplishments you don't have to be at the same level as them all the time. Because it's like being in college, you have people that are finishing in 2 years and you have people that are finishing in 6. So like you're looking at people that are like breezing through the classes that you're having a hard time in, and you're like, well, why can they do it and I can't? It's like, you really got to just roll with the punch. It's not going to happen at the pace. Not everybody's path is the same. So it's hard to accept it at first, but then once you do it, it's just like, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah.
That's good, Kennedy.
That's good. That's really good, Kennedy. That's very mature.
Really good.
Because we in our 30s and 40s still like, why am I not great? I'm confused.
Great.
Like
Yeah.
they're not as smart as me. What is it? I'm like, oh, that's not what I want. So that's really good, Kennedy. See, Yana, you did good. She might make her decisions how she make her decisions, but she got
gotta
She
be
got
done.
her head on her shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay to
got
be.
sense.
We approve this message.
Advice I would give myself at the beginning of the year would be to ask for help.
Mm,
Um, I typically don't. I'm not. I'm one of those like I'm good. I got it. And then I bury myself so deep trying to crawl out of what I thought I had.
right.
When I could just ask for help, hire help, however you want to word it, but just
Exactly.
the advice would be to get help when you need it.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this: if you ever need me, call, text. Adia tell you I don't mind.
I appreciate it. I do. And I think you made that offer before, but I'm like, no, I'm good. I got it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Kiana.
Yes, I had my photo shoot. Kiana was over there holding the light.
Anything for the shop.
That's commitment right there. That's commitment.
That is.
I mean, and she was out there giving face and body and everything. I was like, okay, you need to open a school to show the rest of us that don't know how. Like, cause I just be like,
Cut it out, Kiana.
I'll sign up for those too.
Right. I know. Like, okay, I know who to call. I know who to add. Can you help me?
She is gassing me. Do not listen.
no, I'm telling you, like
this one right here.
Man, I was
right.
I was looking at her. I'm like, how she do that? I'm like, what? Okay, how I do that? No, no, I ain't got it in me. I be trying. I be faking it.
That's funny.
Oh, thank you for fronting that on me.
I done drank almost this whole bottle, y'all.
That's all right.
Don't feel bad. Me too.
I would say the biggest advice I would give myself is don't be afraid, to ask for what you want. This year was, I would say the first 4, maybe 5 months, I wouldn't ask for the certain things that I wanted, like even if it was a brand, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that. I would look at my subscribers, I'd look at my followers and be like, I don't have enough, I'm not gonna do it. And then eventually it was just like, F that, we all started somewhere. Mm-hmm. And now it's like the more I open my mouth, the more I'm, in people's DMs, like, hey. And then I've had some where it's just like they're coming to me and I'm like, wait a minute, you are somebody. And you're reaching out to me. This is so dope. So it was like the more that I did it, the more that I'm just like, okay, I got this. So if I could go back to the beginning of the year, I would just go straight for opening my mouth and just asking for what I want, because, the only thing they can say is no.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The worst thing. Yeah.
What they say, closed mouths don't get fed.
Don't
get fed. Amen to that.
Well.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Preach, preacher.
I mean, next year, trust me, it may be a whole lot of me. Hey, y'all want to come shoot this with me? What's going on with it?
What time we need to be there?
Exactly.
Let me check flight.
I already told you, when you come to LA, I got a whole itinerary for you, and we taking you out.
First of all, it's already on my list. I'm just watching the prices right now. As soon as it
for Galentine's, Kiana.
I know. I did a Galentine event.
Mine's in February, aren't they?
And I will admit, I was surprised at the turnout because I just kept going. I was like, nobody's going to show up. It's just going to be me. And people showed up. And I was just like, okay, we had a good time. And my goodness, we had too much of a time.
Never.
The
Never
Lord-
seen
That's his thing. That's his thing. Did anybody go to jail
No one went to jail
or the hospital?
that I know of. I don't know.
They didn't go to the jail or the hospital.
Mm-mm.
We was all right. All I know is I made it home safe and I went to bed.
What they
There
say,
you go.
win is a win.
A win is a win.
You were good.
We had to dodge a couple situations, you know, and then the next day when the videos rolled in, I was like, I did that? I'm like,
Oh,
drinking
Actual
that much.
footage.
oh.
Girl,
That might
it was
end
documented.
up in my end of the year recap like that. You know, you may have to do a quick rewind to be like, oh,
In 4K, as the kids say, in 4K.
oh, in 4K. I was living in all my Beyonce glory. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all good.
It's unacceptable.
Oh,
Why? Because I'm somebody's mama. I'm a mom. You ain't gonna go there.
You're a mother.
You're that was the worst line you could ever say. You're a mom. Get the hell out.
There's just so much to unpack there.
To act like a
it's
mom.
a lot.
We don't have enough time.
Don't even get us started.
Up there like Beyonce. How about that?
You are done. So take a seat.
See, your own children are humble. You look at that.
To be your own people.
To be your own
That's this
kid.
to me. She ain't shit.
Everybody needs to be humbled.
I'm telling you, wait till she turned 21. It's over.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm telling you. I said if she remembers the day I did my job wrong.
6 months, countdown.
And you're all invited.
I was gonna say I might pull up for that.
Girl. We gonna start looking at ticket prices now.
Now
We might have to rent Airbnb.
you might get 2 trips out of me.
We might have to rent that Airbnb because I don't know if we gonna make it home that night. It's gonna be like pass out where you fall.
Just tell me where the good areas are, and I got.
Oh man. 21.
Who didn't go?
I didn't.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go and with Andrea and Aria, be present and to just do it. So that's what I would tell myself.
Oh man. My baby gotta go to the bathroom.
Look, Ma just walked past and waved at me like.
I'm life of mom. You like
I'm surprised the dog is quiet. It's his birthday.
oh well happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's full.
Capricorn season to the dog.
He's such
To the dog.
we don't know his actual birthday, but they told us he was born like December 2019, right? And I was like, his energy is Capricorn energy. Like he's very much like, I love you, but I also will be over here. Like we can all be in the same space, but you don't have to talk to me and I don't have to talk to you. Like he is such like he's a Capricorn. Like he has to be. He's not a Sagittarius. I know he's not.
You like me lying.
Cause he don't need attention like that. Like he could easily just like slide under the radar and not be bothered. But people like him though. Like people are drawn to him, but he don't necessarily need people.
Adia's like, yes, you know.
I'm
We
not
could
an
be in the
astrologist
cut.
or anything, but based
could
off
be in
what
the
I
cut.
know,
Yeah, we could
Happy
chill.
birthday,
I
Andrea and Adia. You guys both have a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So happy birthday
happy
to
birthday.
you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm really excited, for you guys and your upcoming birthdays. And before I recap this, I just want to say thank you all for supporting me, because trust me, this was, oh my gosh, Debo. This has been one of the most amazing experiences that I've ever done. Like, I thought the first couple months when I started this was good, but actually doing it a full year without letting any type of emotional anything affect me, without taking breaks because I was in my own feelings, things like that, has just been, what's the word I'm looking for? Satisfying.
There you go.
And even, you guys showing up for me in different ways, whether it's, being here with me tonight or, the solo lives that you guys have done. And all I did was ask. It was just like, okay, I'm going to send this text and see if they say. Yeah, but I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. And I had to end this year because last year I stopped, I think like the first week of December, because I was going through some things. My family was going through some things and we had to get through that. And this year to actually have made it through the entire year, and this being the last one of the year, my gosh, I was a little emotional. I said I wanted this one to be a little more exciting and to have people on that I care about and care about me, who have, given me some kind of confidence. It was my goal. And I want to thank you guys. I truly appreciate you.
No, thank you for having us on.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry today. I'm not crying today.
I've been drinking, so I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol.
Yes, fully live in your moment and take it all in.
Yeah, because you built this, and so like we're here because you made this happen. So
Oh yeah,
we're
and I'm
thankful
excited.
for you and like giving us the platform and the space to like not only like commune with you but commune with everyone else. So like I'm uber super grateful. Like I've been having I had a ball by myself, but like I have a ball with everybody else. So it's been great for me.
No, and it's crazy. So you and I met, because of wine,
Right.
connecting, through Instagram. So even my community that I'm building through social media has been amazing because I've gotten so much support and everybody's like, no, just do it. Yeah, just ask and, it'll get done. And things have been getting done. And I'm just like, man. So I'm really excited. Next year is going to be better. I'm there. It's going to be better.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to collab with every one of you guys next year.
So we're doing stuff because we're not procrastinating. We're doing.
Oh,
Hey, amen.
Just do it.
Amen.
Just do it. Like Nike is drink water and just do it.
I don't know if that laundry gonna get folded the same day it gets taken out the dryer. Procrastination is gonna be gone, but with other stuff, we'll stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
First of all, laundry is the devil. Let's just, because like it's clothes, and then like I still gotta like I already got clothes on, and like these clothes gonna be dirty too, and so like it never stops.
It never in this cycle.
Never.
So yeah,
We got to break the cycle. I be washing and folding sometimes. Like I take it to the wash and fold, or like I have a place like if you wash it, they'll fold it, and I'll pay the extra cent to fold it.
It's worth it.
Or just put it on a hanger or whatever you're gonna do. Just get it out this pile of clothes. I'm just one person.
It before. Oh, Micah, you're so wonderful. You love doing laundry. That is, you can come do my laundry.
Well, right. That sounds like a volunteer.
How much you charge?
I was about to say volunteering.
Can I send it to you and can you send it back? I'll pay for the shipping.
She said, okay. Well, you know, he's kind of close to you, so y'all could probably make that happen.
That's funny.
Let me slide into the chat right quick. Michael,
but thank you, ladies. I'm so excited, so happy. I ain't gonna cry, even though I'm like holding back the tears right now.
She just waiting for the camera to turn off.
she gonna cry in the car.
I'm gonna cry. I'm holding back the tears a little bit because I'm really excited, you know, and thankful that you guys all showed up for me. I don't think you guys understand how much this means to me. So I'm really excited, but thank you guys again. And I don't want to hold you guys too much longer because we already went over an hour. And I know I can keep going, but you know, that'll be another time. But yes, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And we are going to have an amazing 2024. Everybody that needs something, we are asking for it, and then we're doing it. And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right.
You know,
claim it.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Oh.
Wait, cheers.
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 My water.
That's right. Drink your water. I'm gonna do dry January, but based off how they was acting with that non-alcohol, I don't know. That'll just have to be my review. Like if it tastes like Alka-Seltzer to me, I just might be like, don't get it.
It don't taste
Look,
like
look.
it.
There you go.
That's the one that's on my list. I just ordered that.
Mm-mm.
Is that the Kava?
Yep.
It don't taste that bad. It don't taste that bad. It's not that bad.
I can't.
I'm gonna do it.
I need my liquor.
I'm gonna try.
Bottle. It's a sip left.
Enjoy that cremant.
All right, ladies, have a good night.
Thank you, Yana.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for having us.
Thank you for having
I'll
us.
see you next year.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.